Hey guys, what's going on? I know it's been a while since I've been on here and I haven't made any new videos. So people who follow me know I did give up on YouTube. Uh, the reason why I did not put any new videos is because I'm having difficult. The last time I put a video on here, I my computer messed up on me, so I pretty much had to put it in the shop, and it took me forever to get it fixed. Be put back on here. First of all, I know the lighting sucks. I did apologize ahead of time. So if anyone sees this and stream it, again, I apologize ahead of time. Uh, I'm still trying to work on getting everything fixed. Right now, I'm using a GoPro camera. That's the only camera I have because my last webcam out on me. The reason why I'm coming on YouTube Live is this. I've been trying to figure out how I can look for information, kind of my personal use. And what I mean by that is, let me explain and make you understand. In 1979, I was run over by a car that I was about 4 years old in. And how it happened was it was a friend of the family, and the accident was what it is, just an accident. It all started that morning. I can't tell you what month it was or the day, but I can tell you that it was summer weather, I guess you could say. It was very hot out there. Uh, so we had went to the pool because we were living in an apartment in the Dallas Fort Worth area, and the girl that actually ran over me is friends of my parents. So when we were out swimming all day long, we were out there right around lunchtime. So she went and picked up something for lunch, but all of her kids and my parents, because I had my cousin there, and so we were all bored and wanted to go do something. So that's why they decided to do the swimming thing. And again, we had lunch, and later in the evening, everybody went their different way. It had to be around 3 o'clock because I do remember football being on. I couldn't tell you who was playing. It could have been the Dallas versus Green Bay. I'm not sure. But it did happen in 1979, and it was around football season. So, because we were out in the heat all day long, we all, us kids had our baths, and nobody wanted to cook. So, when my mother suggested that they go and get pizza, well, she went to go get pizza. My cousin and my sister was across the street playing with our, my sister's friend, and I told my dad, I said, I want to go play across the street. But before I went over there to play, the young lady that I'm questioning one that actually accidentally running me over came in and said, "Look, I can't remember what her husband's name was, but she come in and she said, do you guys need anything from the store?" Well, I mentioned something about, bubble gum. Back then, the Hubble Bubble. If you ever remember it, they used to, on the commercial, it had like watermelon with berry, I believe. In the commercial, they used to squeeze the bubble gum. Well, I wanted the Hubble Bubble gum. And my dad said, no, you're not going to eat that. We're eating dinner. Just wait. Your mom's going to pick up some ice cream. Well, I was kind of mad. When you're a kid, you don't get your way, you kind of start tempted. And my dad told me to sat on the chair and shut up. Again, folks, I do apologize because you can't see my eyes because of the lighting that I have here. I don't have really great lighting where I'm at. I am in my bedroom. But at least if you can hear me in stories that I'm trying to get at and the request that I'm asking from whoever sees this video. Uh, so I had to tell you the story. But anyways, after she had left, I thought she had enough time to go down to her house. Actually, I thought she drove down there and came in and asked if we needed anything. But she did. She went on back to the house and got her husband. And, well, my dad went to go use the restroom, do his business. And I looked out. I see my sister and her cousin across the street. And I said, "Hey, Dad, I want to go play with Michelle, that's my sister, and my cousin Teresa, who is no longer with us, by the way. God bless her soul." But anyways, that's a whole nother story. So the last thing my dad said was, "Be careful crossing that street." Well, as a kid, you don't think anything was going to happen to you. Heck, I was 4 years old. So I went out and I walked out between two parked cars. Well, I did look to my right, or sorry, my left, because left of me is people going out of the apartment or coming in. I never thought about looking actual both ways. I just only looked one way. But when I did, I walked out in the middle of the street. Well, the next thing I know, now this is stories that my sister and my cousin and other people has told me, that when I got in the middle of the road, that the young lady, or of course she was middle aged when I was younger, and I was also told this much later by her, that her husband had said, "Watch out." Of course, he called her by name. I'm not going to say her name because, you know, I don't know how, if this ever get back to her or anything. But who's to say she's alive today? So when he told her to watch out, well, that's when I either fell to the ground or the car actually ran over my foot, and she panicked. Instead of kept driving over it, she probably would have broke some bones, and I would have been a cast by about 6, 7 weeks. Who knows? But when she panicked, she slammed on her brake. So my foot locked up between her wheel and the ground because she drove about 10 feet. So when the car finally stopped, now I've never asked this question or exactly what happened, but I'm assuming that they did get the car off because, I mean, apparently they didn't award us. They probably would have amputated it right then and there. They didn't. But I was told that she panicked so much that she didn't even get out of the car to check on me. Not because, she was a bitch or anything. It's just a permafast for saying it. But I guess when you hit someone or something, you're going to be scared and you're going to think, "Oh my God, you just killed somebody." So therefore, her husband come out. My sister and my cousin goes in, runs to get my dad. He comes out. Now, like I said, this is some of the stories that people has told me, and I took it to heart, whether it's true, but you kind of have to, you know, believe them because they're the ones that was there to fill in the blanks. Well, here's the part that I'm getting at, and there's a point to all this. is when they finally got me to the hospital, they told my parents they were going to amputate my foot. Well, this is my mother's aunt, and my aunt's in-laws, they knew this doctor. Now, I don't know his first name. All I know his name is Dr. Spicer. So they called him in, and they said, look, if we find one main artery, just one main artery, we could possibly save his foot. This is my right foot that was run over, by the way. So when they finally got him there, by then they had already, because I've lost so much blood, that they were actually going to, excuse me about that, to the blood bank and put blood in. Because, when you're 4 years old and you're that little, you're going to lose a lot of blood, especially when you have a main disaster like that. So by that time, they had already got the blood stopped. I don't know if they clotted or just, did it the old-fashioned way and did a tourniquet, stopped the bleeding. This is the reason why I'm coming here. This is the reason why I'm coming to YouTube Live. Is before I die, before I leave this world, I would like to find out if this doctor who actually saved my foot, or at least get my medical records, get that unanswered questions that I've been looking for years. I mean, I've tried to go to if anyone of you must know, this was in Dallas, Texas. It was either at the Children's Medical Center or Parkland Memorial Hospital. And I want to say it was at Parkland, but I'm not sure. I mean, I really don't know where to start, where to begin, if it's going to cost me anything. But I would like to find out more about my personal surgeries, incident, so forth. I'd like to find out if that doctor is still alive. Again, his name was Dr. Spicer. This happened in 1979. It was during the summertime, I'm guessing. It was definitely in the heat of the year. So it had to be between, I want to say, June to almost October. I don't think the kids were back in school yet. And I wasn't in school yet neither. So this was, even back then, I think school 5 years old. So I had another year of not being in school. But anyways, when I'm asked in the community, or if anybody ever sees this, is this doctor still alive? And I know most of you who say, well, why don't you get out and do it? You don't have nothing else to do. True. But I really don't know where to start. I don't know if it's going to cost me anything. I don't know if this video, that if it does go live and it reaches the community, and it happens to be this doctor, I want to say his name is either Rick or Richard Spicer. What I remember about him is his handlebar mustache. He used to come straight out and just a perfect curl in it. I do remember that because I used to laugh at him. Most kids probably would be scared of somebody seeing him like that, especially being a doctor who saved my foot. Now, what I can tell you, again, is what I've been told over the years, is when they did find that main artery, they said what we can do is take muscle off of his left leg, which I will show you guys. And if you're screamers, I do apologize ahead of time. I'm not saying try to show you this to be grossed out. I'm just doing this because I are doing all this science, I guess you could say. If you can stand this, then you can understand. If it's too dark, I will try to explain it another way. I just wish I had a better lighting where you can see this. I'm hoping that um, someday I will get a better lighting in here where I can show you, because I do have eyes. I'm not some kind of demon or anything, but let me show you the scar from that muscle they took out of my left leg. And if you can actually see it, I know it's going to be a little hard. You can see it a little bit, but that's that is it right there. I just wish I had better lighting. It goes all the way to my knee, almost starts right there, and it goes all the way up to my thigh, just where the stomach almost starts. And then off my right leg, I probably won't show you that one because you definitely won't see it because it's so many years ago that you really can't see it, just on my scar. But just in case you want to see what this doctor actually did, and I'll explain through the details of how they really done it, and what is part of my foot and what's part of my flag. Now, I will tell you that I was told that this is what they call a reconstruction surgery or bionic foot, is what I've been told. I don't know what they call something like this today. They still call it what they call it back in 1979. I'm just curious. And I'm asking for the community that if you can leave me a comment or something that can help me boost the way that I can find out more about this doctor, my medical records, um, how I can detain those, could I detain those? Because, rules, regulations changes so much. I know that my dad at the time worked for a series of robots here in Texas. His insurance paid for most of it. I don't know how much of the expenses come out of pocket, but I do know that their insurance did pay for the majority of the surgery and him as well. And if I can't say the name or say it enough, I do know his name is Dr. Spicer. And he does, I don't know if he still does, I don't know if he's still alive today, but if he is, I wonder if he still has a handlebar mustache, but I know he did back then. But here's my foot, and this is what this Dr. Spicer actually did for my foot. And I'll explain a little bit more details on that, so hang on just a second. Ouch. Now, as you can see, I know it's a little dark. Okay, this is my foot, just so you can tell how young I am. And what they had to do, because of this crease here, now this is, I don't know 100%, but they said when they put the skin graft on it, they actually had to come in and make a slice through there because this is my leg here, this main part right here. And you can barely tell, but there's a scar right there. And of course, when they put this, like I said, all this skin here is off my left leg. And they put it over the top of that. And that's how big the muscle is. You can see sides of it. Now, folks, I know it's probably gross. Like I said, I do apologize, but that's what he done. And then, of course, most toes, If you see it move now, and I'm going to show you, it looks like the big toe is moving, but the reason why it's moving is because I still have feelings in my little toes, but I can't move this toe at all. I mean, I can show you that I can, and it just, that's totally being redone. There's, I want to say there's a big bone in there, but it really is that much bone in there. I mean, there's some bones there, but most of it, like you have your ankle here, there's nothing there. It's just hollow right there. And then this is fake. All this is fake. And over here, oh, you can't see it. But anyways, like I said, if I had better lighting, you could probably see it much better. Maybe I would do actually a vlog of this, get a live view. But if you know anybody out there, and if you want to know more cures, I'll try to give you as much as I can, especially here. But if I do ever get my medical records, or find out if this doctor is still alive, because I think he was in his 40s then, and you figure 1979, so 79, 89 is 10 years, 99 is 20, um, 2009 is 30. Next year will be 30 years to 40 years. I have to do the math on it. I know that 89 is 10 years, 99 is 20, 2009 is 30. Yeah, so 40 years. That's a long time. But anyways, I don't want to keep much anybody's time. I will start making videos again. Of course, I have to do it with my GoPro for now. If you can't hear me, I do apologize. Um, Maybe when I do a vlog, I do have an editing software. Of course, it is Filmora, or Filmora. But I'd rather go live, that way I can talk to you personally, I guess you could say. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this video. And again, if I discuss anybody about showing my foot, I'm not trying to make anybody squeamish or anything. It's just I'm a survivor, and yeah, I'll tell you more about that later. But anyways, each and every one of you have a good day. Have a blessed day. So, peace out.